think I'm wishing I was back in Year 7. It all sounds very exciting. I've had the privilege of being part of this project from the onset, from the design on paper all the way through, and it's great to hear the excitement and the buzz that's now building, as well as the structural building outside around this project. Part of that has been around revitalising our school uniform and how we best do that to move forward, not just for our Year 7 to 9s, but also for our R6 students in our primary years. I would like to acknowledge the fact that this has been a great venture, but it's also been a very long consultation process with members of our community, our staff, and more importantly, our students. I know there's students sitting in this room tonight that have been part of this process, that have given us feedback, which is always very, very important, to listen to their voice about what they are wearing and what they're going to be comfortable wearing moving forward in their adolescent years. One of the big highlights and key points around a uniform for middle years is that our students actually have a choice. They're not going to be dictated to by us saying we have to wear a summer uniform in term 1 and term 4 and in winter term 3, term 2 and term 3. They will actually have a voice and wear what is comfortable for them. They still will have a formal and a sport uniform for Year 7 to 9, and what that will look like will depend on their body temperature, depend on their choice, and depend on what they're comfortable in. So for example, they may choose to wear a skirt and a shirt and a jumper 12 months of the year. They may choose to wear long pants, a shirt and a jumper 12 months of the year. They also may choose to wear a dress and a jumper 12 months of the year. So it is entirely up to them and their comfortability of what they feel comfortable in and what they want to wear. We are hoping to have samples by term 3, week 1, and they'll be on display in our front office. And in term 4, we'll be offering free fitting days and uniform fitting days for anyone that will be starting next year. With our suppliers, with Permaplete and Campus Schoolwear, who we have engaged their services of for our new uniforms. Grandisons are still at this stage going to be our main suppliers down in the main street, and they will work with us in term 4 as well to actually be able to fit children. One of the reasons we chose Campus Schoolwear for our formal uniform is because they have offered us an additional service where they will made to measure uniforms at no additional cost. So I know there's a young man in Year 7 at the moment who I taught last year in Year 6, and he's taller than me. So he's probably not a standard size 12 or 14. He may need an extra pair of long pants. So Campus will actually make to measure his pants to fit him, to suit him, so he's comfortable and he doesn't feel out of place in a uniform, which I think is fantastic. All our quality products will be logoed. They won't be just off the shelf, so they will be made from a quality fabric. Fabric selection was a huge part of this process because, as I'm sure some of you know, our adolescents, and particularly if you've walked into a Year 7 classroom, sometimes it can be, oh, let's open a window or two, particularly after recess and lunch, and they've been very highly active, so we need to have fabric that breathes and fabric that's not going to absorb sweat, so we've taken that into account as well. As I said, our trans-seasonal uniform will be student voice, student choice, which for parents is fantastic. It doesn't mean you have to purchase summer and you have to purchase winter. You purchase what your child's comfortable to wear, and that's okay. We will also have new school bags, and our bags will be compulsory as of next year. The reason for that as well is because we will have a laptop section in the middle years school bag, because every student will be allocated a school laptop, and Brady will talk more about that in a moment. One of the big feedbacks also from the students was they were really sick and tired of being told off for wearing the wrong socks to school and getting notes sent home. They've got Globe written on their white socks, or they've got grey socks on and they should have blue socks on, or white socks and whatever. So one of the big feedback from the students was about having one colour sock 12 months of the year. And hopefully for parents that means you no longer have to buy lots of nappy sand to soak out white sports socks because they get dirty. So they're going with the navy socks. The image here has been supplied by Permaplete. This is our Smart Play R6 uniform and also our uniform for sport for Year 7 to 9. And it actually looks pretty good, I think. I think that's it.